Hope like fuck the stream goes. Well, I hope it's not too strong there, Leon.
Oh, I don't know, mate. She's pretty strong. She's pretty strong. What's
Bloody
going on? What's the
awesome.
Wayno back here with us, eh?
Yeah, shocking, isn't it? No, they bottom of the barrel.
Really
Everybody
scraping
else
it
was
tonight.
busy, and yeah, had to drag me up back out of the gutter and back into the broadcasting lounge. So yeah, race night, Thursday
We
night,
needed,
HRP
we, ne
main event.
we needed an OG here, mate. We needed one of the OGs, the OG himself, to be running tonight. Wasn't that we were scraping the bottom of the barrel? We just needed the bro.
Oh yeah. No, sounds good. Sounds good. Matthew Gerard come a long way since the Ford GT. They were just
Hasn't
probably bad memories for him now.
he? Has it been that long?
Yeah, he'll still remember.
I bet he will. I think he'll take that one with him to his grave. He'll
Yeah.
start sweating every Thursday. Wakes up on a Thursday morning. Oh,
Yeah, tough little car to race, that one, I must admit. So
yeah. Aaron just you getting a wee bit wrong there, mate. But he's
taking the
still
pole though, taking the pole. Aaron, good
he
grip.
has.
Yeah.
Was he just trying to extend it out by another second? Because yeah, nearly. Well, yeah, well over a second there until the next person in the GTP class there, followed by 7/10 of a second there by Scott McKenzie, Mark Price a further 1.3 seconds behind him. And I'm just looking down and seeing who's on pole in the GT3s. Darren Lobb, you're not allowed to be this fast in every discipline. This is not acceptable. I'm not okay with this.
You know, he's been around iRacing a long time. Very
He
long
has.
time. So
And he certainly shows it when he gets on track, doesn't he?
yeah, and you get to know the ins and outs of how it all rolls and where you can be on the track, and yeah, it's bloody good.
Yeah, well, he started Tuesday night's enduro race from the back, and was very, very close to overtaking Roger for the win.
Yeah,
So
well, that was.
wrapping up
Yeah, I
the.
actually watched that. I
Did
watched.
you?
Yeah, I watched it. I was working away in the office, and yeah,
What'd you
listened
think?
on into you guys in the lounge, and it was cool.
No, it was a fun night Tuesday. Was we really enjoyed it. Me, Shane, and Dougie having a bit of fun up there, and taking the mickey out of a few people, and yeah, we wouldn't have any other way, would we?
Yeah, wicked battle too. There's final what 15 minutes of that was the
Oh, I was on.
anticipation of lobby, and then the
Yep.
and then there was the incident points, and only had one left, and it's good
Yep.
stuff. And I even listened
So
to you guys interviewing them afterwards as well. So that was yeah, all the South Africans in there.
the battle of the biltong, my friend.
Yeah.
No, people at home, if you're looking for a good stream to watch, go back and have a look at Tuesday night, the MRX Enduro Championship final. That it was cool. From everyone's point of view, everyone I've spoken to that raced in it as well, apart from a couple of guys that had a couple of wee issues throughout the race. But no, from the people that made it to the end, they said it was an awesome race, and from a commentator's point of view as well, it was heaps of fun for a lot of us. So yeah, I'm certainly not arguing.
Bloody good. Actually, I remember the last time I streamed, the cat brought a mouse into the office, so I'll keep him locked in here tonight. I think that was pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Sorry, bit impromptu there,
And I was just busy replying to Ben McMurray, who I saw going around on track, but he's also must have YouTube on in the background, watching the stream. So well done. And you will see me in the broadcasting lounge colours tonight, replying to people instead of replying to you off my personal account. So I'll make sure to get Wayne in plenty of trouble by
yeah, keep it, guys. Just about to say, keep it clean, keep it clean.
I'll switch back to my account if I need to tell anyone off.
Right, new track tonight. I think it was. Ben Murray saying there's a ton of corners here. Like it's pretty hectic. Look at that scene. There's pretty swooping in it.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty swooping.
Swooping. It's primarily a MotoGP circuit, I believe. I think it's their biggest one, and you can see why.
Lots of knee scraping on this one.
Yeah, definitely. They got rubber on their knees, do they?
I thought they had little wheels, like.
Do they?
Yeah, like suitcase wheels on their knees.
Oh my goodness!
Did you not know that?
Nah,
Oh,
I've almost like not watched any MotoGP anyway.
Well,
One of you guys has to convince me to watch the MotoGP because I have not done it, and I have no reason to at the moment. And unless Ben McMurray can convince me to watch, I'm probably not going to.
So if
I'm
you
just coming here to say my name is Mick Murray, not Murray.
Did I say
Right,
Murray? Did I?
Yeah, no, I'm just taking the piss. You said Murray. No.
Ben Murray. No, it's Ben Murray from now on.
I'll go back in the channel. I'll see you guys soon. I'll be in here at some point. I'm not doing the whole race.
Right, mate.
Cheers, mate. Sweet.
Bring a couple of beers with you. Thank you.
Love.
Bloody good.
Awesome. We can't have long to go until these guys are gritting up, getting ready to go around that track. I think we'll probably find we've got another couple of seconds, then they can grit up, and then we'll have we parade lap there.
Yeah,
Looks like it's darkening up a wee bit.
Getting gas, getting tyres. Yeah, you never know what enlightenment Dougie's given us tonight on the track. So yeah.
I have no input.
Oh no, he's here. I thought we banned him tonight, but oh well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he still made his way here.
Oh well.
Terrible.
We'll just put up with it, won't we, Leon?
Gonna have to. But racers will be happy about this. Doesn't look like there's any rain on the way. Even though we've got quite a bit of cloud that's floating about, it doesn't look like we're going to have any rain. Cool. Not for us. I love the rain. And especially from not driving in it as well. It's fun to watch.
So Aaron Goodrick first place, Jack Hint second, Scott McKenzie third, Mark Price in fourth spot in these beastie cars. Darren
Yeah.
Lobb's still to grid, so assuming he's rocking from the rear. Nico Cordier 6th. Where are we? Nick Mickendale? Is that right, Doug? You're bloody good at these names. I'm not the best. Mark Mudgeway.
Yeah, we're getting into the GT3
yeah, I'll let
class
you
now.
take over, alright? Go. Mark Mudgeway. Go.
Kristen Jenkins, or Ride-Off Jenkins there, coming in 5th place for the GT3s, followed by Dan Turner. We have Blake Greenhall just behind him on the other side, then Jason Begbie, and following him Wayne Hartnell, and I believe Ben McMurray, Trent Bennett, Thomas McCall, Steve Arthur, not setting times and not getting their position on the grid there.
I think they're all just scared of the track.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a wild one. I haven't seen this track before. It's a brand new one. I've had to purchase it tonight.
Yeah, brand spanker.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, may have put a couple of people off, but
Leon was saying it's a MotoGP track, so lots of nice tight knee rubbing corners.
Nice.
They love a good knee rubbing.
There'll be plenty of sand catching materials and lots of runoff areas that would suit bikes, so be interesting to see how our cars get on with it. Just having a bit of a look through that grid there and see that Jack Hintz, who's the current leader of the GTP class, qualifying there in spot number 2. Scott McKenzie, he's a wee ways down the order. He's in 6th spot of the GTP class. Aaron Goodrick, he's sitting a bit further down, way down actually. He hasn't had too good of a luck this season so far. 16th spot for the GTP class. And Mark Price, actually just 1 spot ahead of Scott McKenzie there in spot number 5. Looking at our GT3 field, other than Darren Lobb, who I think this might be his first race for us this series. Nico Cordier sitting there right at the top, and not too far behind Daniel Turner in the championship and Ryan Cottrell. So should be some really cool fun racing for championship points deciders, and as we lurk towards our final round next week.
Yeah, it's all happening.
GT3s are quite a bit slower, eh? Far out.
They are, but I think the leader of the GT3s usually gives them a bit of a wee bit of a break.
Yeah, about a 10 to 15 second gap we've usually sort of said, just give them a bit of a thing, and that's usually just in case we have a GTP cars sort of come together or rotate, then that class isn't just coming straight into the back of them.
Oh, okay, yeah, good going. I was thinking far out, that gap already on lap 1 is... Oh,
yeah, well,
cool.
if you could only imagine if one of the 2 of those GTP cars came together and was stopped at 90 degrees to the track, and then you had another 10 to 15 GT3 cars piling into that corner straight in after them, it looked like a pretty wild scene out of the old train wreck day.
Definitely. Nick here got a bit of pace on the rest of the crew as well, doesn't he? There?
Yeah, definitely.
Mark Mudgeway, Dan Turner, Ride-Off Jenkins,
Jason
Blake
Begbie's
Greenhall, Matthew Gerard,
bad one.
Wayne Hartnell, West Racing. Ooh.
Wow, nice speed. Look at that. What a line.
Crazy. They seem to made that look easy.
Yeah, that was...
Those Team West boys were doing it last week and also in the V8s, weren't they? They really seem to be putting the time in.
Let's have another look at that, eh?
He just found the right line through there, hasn't he? Nyum. Warp speed. Nyum.
And vanished for a sec, but yeah. Alright.
This is a track that I remember watching not too long ago, the Lamborghini Super Tuperos race around, and if anyone's sort of wondering why that name's come and jumped out, that's because one of the classes that our mate Brendan Leach, who sometimes comes and joins us, races amongst those cars in real life, all around the world.
Yeah, that's
Brendan getting some good news recently. Going to be racing with the Bamba Motorsports as part of the, I believe it was the Spa, one of the Spa endurance races. So you can finally he's been doing that recently, doing some testing, flying the Kiwi flag for a Kiwi team.
Work it.
Yeah, it's great to see.
Well done, Brendan.
New Zealand motorsport, awesome. This is where it starts. All starts here. SuperCars NZ.
Yeah. Yep.
Get yourself a sim. Get out there. Bloody awesome.
Yeah, it looks like we've had Scott McKenzie, unfortunately, put his car away and putting it on the trailer and going home.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well on trailer. Oh, yeah, manually packed it in, so
here we go.
Might have
Scott
some
McKenzie,
data on that one.
Let's have a quick look.
Was in 4th spot there at that time, closing in on the back of Jack Hintz. Must be 3rd, actually.
Must be
grippy, fast cars. Oh, lost it.
Oh, yeah. And super grippy fast car turned into not so grippy slow car, stuck in the fence.
Stuck in the fence, and then his wife's like, "Oh, you haven't done the dishes in the caravan yet."
Oh, gotta go. Sorry, boys. Oh, well, that leaves some points on the table for Pricey, which is cool. That'll promote him into 3rd spot. So, absolute worst case scenario now, he's going to get a podium in the GTP, which is pretty bloody cool.
Yeah.
How are we looking in the GT3s? Looks like Nico's pulling out a fair margin on Nick McKinder, with Blake Green following him.
Looks like Darren Lobb also had an unexpected departure from the racing scene there. He wasn't sticking around.
Oh no!
Obviously, just come in, set a time, and said, "See you later."
See you next season, maybe.
Yeah.
Not see you next Tuesday.
No, or Thursday.
Just hunting.
Thursday. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Thursday's good.
Thursday works.
Yeah, and as you know, Dougie, these cars tonight they will be restricted in their fuel load. So they'll be expecting definite stop, no compulsory pit stop, but restricted in their fuel load. So they will be pulling in at one point or another to get a bit of a splash, and whether they want to take tyres at that point or not will be the deciding factor. So I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think 50 minutes. You could probably hang on to the same tyres, but the amount of time it would take you to get your tyres back up to temperature, it'd be probably worth just keeping the same tyres on it. That's if you look after them, of course.
I suppose it all just comes down to the race strategy, though, as well. As you rightly pointed out, so there is not a compulsory pit stop, but the fuel limiting factor will warrant these cars coming in for a pit stop. So I suppose at the earliest opportunity, if you've burnt off enough fuel to warrant taking on the next maximum fuel load, taking on a maybe a loaded sided amount of tyres could be good, or especially coming out of some of these tight corners, if you find that you're lighting up the rears quite a lot, taking some rears might help with a bit of longevity towards the end. But I'd certainly say if you've got relatively good race pace and you're lapping okay and you run that through towards its towards the end part of the race, I'll probably sit on the same tyres there, because as you're saying, they've bedded themselves nicely for the race anyway. Yeah.
And for that GTP car, definitely I can confirm that you will absolutely 100% without a doubt get 50 minutes out of them if you're kind. That's on a slightly different track where I spent that time, but this one here, I'd say you should be pretty good. It looks like there's too many really fast, high-speed corners. It all looks pretty, get slow down. I think the only thing would be getting out of the corners where you give the rears a bit of a tune-up, but I don't think there'll be too much stresses in that department. But hey, we shall see. I've been wrong once back in 1997.
Back in '83, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I could be wrong again.
Little battle
Yeah,
here.
indeed.
Dan Turner, right off Jenkins.
Here we go. So certainly not stuffing around, is he?
No, he seems to be closing that that margin down.
Battle for 6th and 5th spot in the GT3 class.
Yeah. So Dan Turner and the Silver Team West BMW, they're chasing right off Jenkins in the yellow Ferrari.
Right.
Ferrari.
Look who's just stumbled through the
Oh,
door,
I
eh?
bet you I can see
I
why.
hope we weren't taking bets on how quick they've been here.
No.
Too slow tonight, and I did about half a dozen laps practice. So I just thought we'll pull over and we'll call it night.
Oh,
And
fair
jump
enough.
in
There we
here.
go, there he is pulling over. Alright, we'll go back to live.
What's your overall thoughts on the track there, Ben?
Tricky.
It does appear that way.
It's just a lot of corners, many of which are just kind of not random, but they just seem. Well, no, I'll say they're random. They just don't really seem like other corners on other tracks.
Yeah, they look.
I know
looks
that's
like,
a really bad way of phrasing it, but
No, that makes sense from a racer's perspective. That you can't seem to correlate
Gel,
them
yeah.
to being something similar you've driven around before. That it's they all feel a wee bit odd or unusual.
Certainly looks like a very flat track, so
yeah.
and a lot of slow speed corners there. So
Aaron Goodrick making a meal of it, 10 seconds ahead of Jack Hunt, so good on
Yeah,
you,
well, like I
Aaron,
said,
enjoy that.
Like I said, Aaron way down in the overall points standing. I think he was 16th by quick memory, whereas Jack's currently on the top of the leaderboard. So a P2 here for Jack, where he's already 21
Huge.
seconds ahead of third spot. He's comfortable living. He's just got to circulate the laps and stay out of trouble from the coming through the GT3 field.
Yeah, another 40 minutes. Done.
but currently our current GT3 class, P1 Nico, he will be absolutely wrapped if he gets a win here. Absolutely wrapped, because I know how much Laguna meant to him the other night.
I was going to say, look how excited he was just winning one of the heat races the other evening. I was like, you didn't win the overall race, but geez, take what you can get, I suppose.
Absolutely.
No, any win doesn't matter whether it's just one of two, one of three, one of four heat races. A win is a win for that's sitting on that being that first car across the line. There's nothing quite like it.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I remember a very slow night years ago at Mount Panorama, and Corey Kitchen won a race. I think there were 5 of us playing around, but he actually had a bit of a cry because he was so happy that he won a race at Mount Panorama. So
Yeah,
wow.
boy.
he'll remember that, and it'll be in the back of his mind there, and he'll be like, "Fuck yeah, that was a good race."
And that's worth celebrating, you know. And then you've got people like Macatap, who wins the 12-hour, you know, and it's just like,
And he doesn't remind anybody, you know.
No,
He
I
just
haven't
takes
heard
it all in
anything.
his stride, and and you ask him, and he's like, "Oh, that was fucking ages ago," you know.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that at all. That was ages ago. I'm not taking that right to the bitter end at all.
No.
I mean, I'm really quite surprised that the name Macatap has stuck around for so long. I thought Mr. Humble might have come across by now.
Yeah, well, that'd be an easy mistake to make, thinking that, Dougie. And you know, not I'll see you next Tuesday at all. I'll see you next Thursday. Yeah, sorry. Hey, sorry.
It is Thursday.
Oh, it is.
And speaking of Thursdays, there's going to be quite interesting to see how many people that we usually have turning up for the V8 races and especially the Piston Cup series of races, because next week, final week for the GT3s, we're at Detroit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah.
Finishing the season with a couple of heat races there.
I swear I just heard
might have to get my rig going.
I swear
Love that
I just heard some happy Nick Bakey noises coming out there, and I thought I heard them from down here.
Yeah, and Corey Kitchen, if you're listening, Corey.
I still reckon if we can find him the right livery for the BMW, we could almost convince him that it's a Falcon, eh? I mean a Mustang.
Yeah, well, you need an old V8 supercar livery specifically designed for the Beamer, and I think you'll have them.
Yeah. Maybe that's our week goal there, Dougie. Once me and Laura are finished up here with you. Oh no, they are finished. All your numbers and that are all done, mate. Once we're done with that, we can start working on a
make a specific V8 livery for Nick.
Or just for Nick. Yeah. Let's see how much you mean to us, Nick. You're a lucky guy. You're a lucky guy, mate.
Lucky guy to have mates like us.
Oh, tell you what. How's the racing? There's not a lot going on. This is spread out pretty heavily, isn't it? There's
only 14 minutes in a 50-minute race. I mean, it's a pity I don't have that little clip that Doug had the other night, but that's alright.
Just keeping the chat alive there. It looks like BJ's come to the party instead. Pertec livery for Nick Bakey. Surely that's going to get him by the scrotum here, and he's going to be in here immediately.
Oh yeah.
There you go, Dougie. That's us. We're making a Pertec livery for the Beamer.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I reckon if we can give him just enough love, I'd really like to see Nick Bakey GT3 entry for the final race of the season.
Yeah.
He sweared to High Kingdom Come that he'd never race the things, but
Nick Bakey.
Yeah.
Nick Bakey.
This might be his night to do it.
Maybe it might be his claim to fame. He might jump in that thing and just be like, "No, it's on, buddy."
Yeah, this has got way more grip than a V8.
Until it doesn't.
Yeah.
Those rears, craziness. Yeah.
And then that dirty old traction control, it gives us the absolute heebie-jeebies. Well, let's close up a wee bit.
We'll just have to show him how to turn that off straight away.
Yeah. I think that'll be more his form and function, I would say.
Yeah, so
I'm just interested to see
hunting down Blake Greenhall.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see here whether Blake's been holding up Nick from being able to go by. That's allowed Mark to catch up, or whether Mark's just managed to drastically find some pace over the last few laps.
Yeah, because they were all pretty spread out not too long ago. So maybe there was a wee mistake there from the both of them, and it's just allowed this gap to close up a wee bit.
It's quite interesting from the data that I'm looking at here. Last lap for Blake Greenhall, 36.88. Nick McIndo, a 39.57. But still there.
Oh no, sorry.
And Mark Mudgeway, a 36.9 flat.
Nick was in front. Nick was in P2 there, so he must have.
There we go.
So we got a part there that we could find a wee bit of data. Yeah, we should be able to find that. But
hey, I'm just looking at this SuperCars NZ merch I got floating around here. If it's a bit of a boring race, we could probably give some stuff away.
I like that idea.
Still got a coffee cup and a SuperCars NZ stubby cooler here.
Alright, how are we gonna be giving that away? Is it fan one or a driver's one tonight?
Oh, better be a driver.
Well, why not do both?
Why not do both?
Oh yeah. So
why don't we get some peoples out in the public to vote for a driver, and that'll be obviously an entry for themselves for either the cup or the stubby, and the driver that they pick, that will be the winner, is going to get the other goodie.
Too easy.
Yep. So who are you rooting for, guys? Tell us in the comments, or private message us, or whatever, who you're rooting for, and guess we'll do a wee random draw at the end, and yeah, we pick. Your driver will get something, and you'll get something. Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Wait. Oh, actually, that spices things up a wee bit, eh?
Well, there's a beanie here too, rolling into Windsor. Whoever lives in the coldest town, send us a message. We'll send you a beanie.
I feel like it was almost certainly Christchurch this morning. I came out.
I might be in with a shot.
To meet Dougie. Hey, no, I don't want to hear about your bloody 300 kilometres south of me. It was cold in Christchurch this morning, bro. Hot dang. And it wasn't actually that cold. It was colder the other day, but still.
It was pretty cold, and you did look rather snuggleable in your awesome red and black checkered pigeon jams there, mate.
Oh yeah. Do you know what's real funny is Laura? She went out and bought all of us the matching jams. So there's a funny photo that it might become floating around pretty soon. Even got SuperCars NZ because I got me had me
sling on. Slinger on.
Of all of us in checkered red and black checkered jammies. Bloody cute. You'd love it.
Go to Cantabs.
Yeah,
bloody good. So what was that pass I was looking for, guys?
Blake Greenhall on Nick McIndoe.
I think.
Yeah, and I've got information on that on lap 9, 17 minutes 52 seconds.
There we go. Still more overtakes than Monaco, but.
Got right off Jenkins.
Nah, this is way early on. I've got Blake Greenhall passing Nick McIndoe. Lap 9.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's what those numbers are beside there.
Yeah, they do that.
So it looks like he's been befouled by a slowdown.
Bummer.
There we go. Well done, Balaki.
Yeah, looks like there's a couple of people that have been.
And then we got a Dan Turner crashed in his Porsche. Oh, that's right. There's Sean and I had a big
oh dang! That could have gone worse.
Big debate about that. Whether it's
actually.
Porsche or what's the other way of pronouncing Porsche or Porsche?
I believe it's pronounced Porsche. I believe it's Porsche Ferdinand.
I will do some research on Google, and we will get,
if you could, that'd be fantastic.
I'll get some answers.
We really need to know these things. We're asking the big questions tonight, guys. Big questions.
Yeah.
Thomas,
working out if it's one of those weird differences between like northern Germany and southern Germany.
Yeah, certainly a good. I remember that chat in the early GT3's race. And I think I just went the opposite side of Sean in the argument just for the hell of it. And it was good fun. Yeah. Made the time go by anyway. Where is he? Jump in the lounge, Macca. Tell us whether it's Porsche or Porsche.
Well, I've got some bad news. I think we're all wrong.
Oh yeah, sounds alright.
It sounds almost American.
What?
Porsche. Like with an A at the end is the official pronunciation.
Isn't that what I said?
Is that from Porsche
might be.
themselves?
It's from pronunciation book on YouTube with 1.9 million views. But no one in the comments disagrees.
Okay,
no, he says this guy is hilarious. He intentionally fucks up the pronunciation of every word.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's funny. That is funny.
We will be back with the actual answer soon.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Did you hear that officially from Porsche themselves, or was it from Porsche themselves?
No, it was Porsche who said that one. But the actual company that builds the 911 and stuff, they have something different to say.
Well, anyway, MRX are the battlers tonight here.
Yeah, here we go.
I was watching these guys before, and Nick McIndoe getting really close under the rear bumper of Mark. I thought he was almost about to turn his teammate. I'd almost imagine if I was Mark, I might be letting him have it away with it, so he can get back onto the back of old Blakey there.
Yeah, for sure. So obviously that position's been switched around recently as well, has it?
Yeah.
Those orders were reversed not long ago.
Okay, turns out that comment was wrong. It was actually pronounced that way, according to Porsche's website. So it's a 2-syllable word with an A, an imaginary A. Except Porsche does sound right.
Don't ask Ferdinand Porsche what he was doing between 1935 and 1945. That's probably best. That's probably best. Mind you, he did create some fantastic cracked vehicles. Off-road capabilities, second to none.
A little bit.
Was he under the alias of Porsche?
I think he was.
And then he needed to change his name to Porsche.
That's what it was.
There it is.
Well,
yeah.
Public perception is a very important thing, mate.
I suppose when you're roaming around in a dictionary for different pseudo names to go by.
Roaming.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I would have thought Roman would be at the top of that list.
Of name changes.
But yeah. But I guess I'm wrong. I guess just putting an A at the end of it.
So it's Porsche,
yeah. But I mean, a lot of people, well, especially here anyway, they just change their names around and use a little bit of this and a little bit of that, don't they? No one we know, of course, or no one we've heard of.
No.
Yeah. Right. God, we can talk some jargon, can't we, guys? Love it.
We just had someone drive it at that halfway mark, and someone.
What have we got in the way of votes for the Supercars merch there?
Rightio. So we have some random dude I've never heard of before. Do Ugg Bike Lay. Do Ugg Bike Lay.
Dougley. Dougley.
Dougley. Big Bean. His vote for Blake Greenhall, because that man does deserve a beer. I'd have a beer with Duncan, that's for sure. Yeah, that's a fair good one. I like that. Then we had BJ O'Keefe. He didn't throw his vote around, but he said only 24 degrees today. Only 24 degrees.
Well, it sounds like he needs a stubby cooler.
Yeah. Got to.
Anybody going
while BJ is giving us the update of the weather over there in Australia land, a stubby cooler could be his if he gives us maybe a pick for a driver tonight, deserved of a mug to keep themselves warm.
Nick coming out of pit lane.
What a horrible looking pit lane exit.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Just wait.
There's some artwork on the exit, almost. Or is that on... It's on the track, sorry. Doesn't quite count.
I wonder if he took the tyres. Surely,
D1NZ?
Well, I mean, I'd be happy to see it. Yeah. Turn that tracky control off there, brother, and absolutely feed it.
I had him as crashing, but he's obviously clipped something on pit lane on the way out.
Oh no!
Throwing some false data.
Pricey. P3.
Yeah, go Pricey.
What a result. And I can tell you right now, mate, you're guaranteed a podium. You can ride it off.
Sorry, cut you
No, all you, mate, all you.
If he DNFs right now and Scott does some very quick laps, suddenly appears and turns his PC on very quick, he might be able to.
I'm banking on it. I'd be pretty happy to see that. Yeah, Mark seems to be getting a little bit out of shape now, doesn't he?
Pricey look, yeah. I was going to say, Pricey looks like he's trying to take up some incident points.
Which I doubt we have many of.
Oh, some sort of trick in pit lane that's forcing it to tell me that everybody's crashed. So.
Speaking of incident points, I've got Matt Gerard showing 12.
Oof.
Blake Greenhall on 10. Nick McIndo on 10. Jason Begbie on 10. Thomas McCall on 10. Ben Murray, the McMaster Murray, was on 9 before he pulled the
Jesus,
pin.
that's bad.
Jeez, and that was like half an hour ago.
Yeah, Mark Price is on 9. Dan Turner, 8. Nico Cordia, 8. Mark Mudgeway, 7. Wayne Hartnell, 7.
Need my
Rod off
participation
Jenkins,
award.
7.
Blake Greenhill up on the Jack's pit lane.
I'm just waiting for Ben to talk again so I can say the next number over top of him. Go, Ben, go.
No, I just didn't want to participate now. My feelings are hurt.
We're shockers, mate. We are terrible. Because it's a bit trickier. Like when you obviously no visual cue to say, "Oh yeah, you're safe to talk now." You just go full send, and you're like, yeah. And then you're trying to sort of backpedal, and you're like, "Oh, do I stop talking or do I? Oh, I don't know." It's all a bit of a thing. It's all a bit of a thing.
Yeah, well, I'm the same, to be honest. It is hard work being here, sitting on my ass.
Yeah.
On my
Oh,
phone.
exactly. Imagine being in the car. That would be so easy. Not having to talk with you guys, and it'd be so good, wouldn't it? It'd be a piece of cake.
So a bit of information about the Missano World Circuit track there.
Oh, here we go. Track map on the right hand side there.
Missano World Circuit, Marco Simoncelli?
Simoncelli, yeah.
Simoncelli?
Simoncelli.
Yeah.
So I can confirm the track was first opened in 1972. A whopping 51 years.
Been around a little while, yeah.
4th of August 1972.
That's Sean's
As
birthday.
we had predicted, a lot of the major events over the years building up through here have been a whole ton of motorcycle racing. Up until more recently, 2015 to be exact, the GT World Challenge of Europe began there. Also, the DTM featured some running there between 2018 and 19. 2018 the Formula 3 Championship had an event here as well. So certainly more aligned with our two-wheeled flat stick big bollard counterparts. But yeah, it's good to see that as of more recent years, the four-wheeled friends coming along to go and cut some fast laps around here.
I don't understand how half of those guys managed to make it on those bikes with cojones that big. Like I thought they would have had to have a separate compartment to stash them in just while they race.
Correct.
Holy crap on a cracker! That is just mind-boggling. Like I love racing. I love going fast, and having something between me and the road beside me is quite essential to my mental health. You see, and those guys, man, they are just unbelievable.
But do you want to hear something quite interesting?
No.
Only a year apart between 22 and 23, some of the fastest lap times recorded out there on the track, and this is very, very, very tight timings. A MotoGP, so obviously the motorbike, had a quick lap time of a 1 minute 31.791. And the year before, a GT3 car was doing a 1:31.939. And that was the difference between a Ducati GP23 and the Mercedes AMG GT3 Evo.
Rowdy.
So, looking at those times there that our boys are doing at the moment in the GT3 class, fastest times 1:35s. Nico Cordia, he's got a whopping 4 seconds of timing to whack off to get to our pro level fastest lap times in a GT3 car around this track.
If anyone can whack off, mate, I'm sure it'll be Nico. I'm sure he'll be able to whack off that time, no worries at all.
Yep.
Alright, so big bus coming your way, Ben McMurray. Who do you want a hot lap with? You've obviously had the most amount of time on this track. You know it better than all of us in the lounge. So pick your car, buddy.
P1.
P1, Aaron.
Or whoever's.
No worries.
P1 or last place.
Well, it's just.
Are you going to be able to keep up with the GTP car going around the track?
We're going to give it a go.
Well, it's just crossed the line now, so we'll let him spin one more lap. Give him a bit of time, and first spot there, Aaron Goodrick.
That's only a minute 20 away.
Yeah, did you say safety car?
Did somebody say safety
some
car?
very happy,
Sure,
very
I heard
unhappy
that.
people.
Well, I think we need to do our hot lap, and then we'll throw one, eh? How does that sound?
Yeah.
Sounds
So
perfect.
that's the advantage if you're a driver of listening into the stream. You do get insights.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true. Doug, one thing I did find out on Tuesday's stream, when you were playing your video,
Yep.
it actually cut off all of our audio. You were the only one whose mic would come on there. Not sure how, not sure why, not sure what you need to do in OBS, but if it ever happens again, sort it out, mate, or I'm coming around.
Well, there shouldn't be any talking during my safety car video apart from me.
Well, no, because I had something
Because everybody else was mocking it, and
exactly. I was going.
Doug was just loving it.
I know. I was saying safety car as well.
Yeah, but I
Alright,
wanted
here
to
we
do
go.
it together.
Right,
Hey,
we're about
looking
to start
Ben.
our hot lap, so quiet. This is the most important part of the whole
Okay, right.
Right. No, I've no idea what we're doing. So we're on the home straight, heading into turn one. We're into a right-hander, braking, I'm going to say 100 metres before. We're just guessing here. And he's in onto the apex, nice and tightly, cutting that one. And I think he'll be wanting to be flat here, running it out into turn 4, or as it's also known, Rio. And he's going flat, slight lift in the middle, maybe half on throttle through there, back on it, full throttle, down a very long bit of tarmac here, small curve in the middle, and my screen's just frozen. No, we're braking down for turn 8, and we are heading into the turn 9 and 10 sequence, all kind of one corner, but according to the track map they aren't. And then we're onto another straight, can you believe? But there is a small corner in the middle, but you do not have to brake in any car, it's just flat through, and that is Curvoni. Turn 11, flat through there, and then braking just after that apex curve on the right. Down through turn 12, turn 13 now, we're almost done a lap into sector 3 here.
Short track.
And we are through turn 15, there's a GT3 in front, we won't get him. And there we go, that's onto the home straight for a wee hop lap with our overall leader, Aaron Goodrick.
Well done, man. That was awesome. It's far
Not
better.
too bad, I must say. Not too
Far better than any of my hot laps. Now, Curvoni, I've got questions. Curvoni, is that some sort of pasta or?
That's my New Zealand pronunciation of Italian.
Okay. Oh,
No,
sweet.
it's a curve only, so it's
only
not
curves?
straight. Yeah.
Only curves.
Only
is my
curve.
new-
$5.99 a month for that one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is that I'm sure I can make some money off that. Aaron is getting on with it, isn't he? 18 seconds now.
Yeah,
P2. He's certainly making that happen. How long we got left in the race? Not long at all. 15 minutes, 14 minutes left to go.
Yep. Well, we were all having a bit of a look at it before, but I just see Aaron Goodrick coming up onto the back of Mark Price there. He's managed to round him up and go straight on by. So
be a good feeling, driving that hypercar, just peeling back GT3s, See ya.
hyperspeed.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Well,
Give us a view off the front bonnet of Aaron Goodrick's car as he goes and rounds up these next few GT3 cars here, mate.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Love this camera.
Look at the
angle.
pace.
Nasty. See ya.
I've got it, guys.
You'd just be smiling the whole time, racing these things.
Boys, I've got to bunch these guys back up again,
Yeah, do it. Chuck it. Ooh, yeah.
How good. There
Yeah,
we
Oh,
go.
we're gonna switch channels. I'm gonna get some wee race reaction from the fellas and see how the
That's
very
come-
positive feeling
good
is.
plan.
You come back and let us know how they get on.
See, how many's in the lounge? Aaron Goodrick, Blake, Jack Hinton, Price Ed,
Yeah, we've got
And then-
Nico.
And then Nico floating there in the background. Leon, do you find yourself trying to close that that other weird part of the old OBS when old mate had that up before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
oh,
but
sorry.
only because OBS, it was the first time I'd opened OBS tonight, and Wayne took me through a couple of things, and I was like, get out of the way, you know?
Oh, because I'm not sharing just OBS, I'm sharing the screen itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I was showing old mate some stuff.
He was showing me some stuff.
Did you get some
Rightio.
stuff, Sean?
Yeah, so I've got a head start. Mate. So
Nice.
I've got some of the things I need. I haven't got SDK yet, but I've got OBS all ready to go.
That's good. Well, the SDK side of it's an easy one because, like I said, we can just sort that out with a old sharing you a login, so you've got it there for a night.
Working.
He's a lot more worldly now after I shared some stuff.
Yes, I feel much more weirdly.
Alright, starting to bunch up. This is going to be awesome. Sprint to the end.
So, what was the message from downstairs, Ben?
General consensus was everyone was very happy with it.
Sweet.
No, there actually wasn't too many people there. Actually, only Aaron, Blake, Jack, and Mark Price. So all the other guys aren't here, but no, only person who really said anything was Aaron. Obviously, very pleased with losing 18 seconds of gap lead.
Can we give Mark Price a wave round?
Mark,
we should.
Get him back onto the lead lap?
Yeah, go for it.
Mark Price can get a wave around. Just a second. Mark Price, I believe Wayne Hartnell, 3 laps down. Oh, these ones are going to be tricky to do, aren't they?
As long as you do them in order.
Yeah. Right, Ben McMurray, wave around.
He's not out there.
Wave. Wayne Hartnell, wave around.
Does the wave around
I'd
count for
wait.
20 laps? Oh,
Yeah, mate.
I might come back in.
Can do. Wave around.
Don't wave by Jack.
Oh, no. I'm just going to pretend that it didn't happen. Then we're going to move on.
So we've got Michael Massey here. Our steward doing the wave rounds.
No, Michael, no. So not right.
You could always just pop downstairs quickly, Leon, and just make sure that everyone's happy with the waves, and if anyone else needs one as they're circulating around.
Indian.
Nah, fuck him.
Massey
Oh.
in that case with me.
Yeah, massive thanks to Napa Auto Parts supporting the Broadcasting Lounge. We're
And a big
so
shout out
lucky
to-
to have them on board. Yeah.
Craig
Yeah,
loves it. He said there should be more
big,
clearing
big.
in the screens.
Big shout out to iRacing for the awesome platform that they provide us to race on.
Definitely MRP supporting us for years and years. Wicked. Cheers, Barry. Love it. Need any 4A GE parts? He's the specialist. Toyota. Wicked
It keeps me
motors.
happy.
They love revving those things. Love the revs.
Oh, yeah.
So just behind Jack there, that looks like that must be Nico Cordia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
And then we've got Blake coming up behind him as well.
Mark Price will be screaming around. Come on, let me get back up there. Come on, come on, come on. Come
He's
on.
probably only spun out like 17 other times, eh?
Yeah, I've done
Probably
that
picked
before,
up
eh? I know.
picked up a black flag, trying to hustle the bustle.
Yep, done that many a times on a wave round. Yep.
I said black flag though, eh?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. That's
I was checking with
reach
Leon.
around, isn't it? The black flag.
Pace flat -1. Is that how it works? That -1.
I think you'll probably just be able to leave it. I think once everyone's in behind, it should just go down to 1 anyway.
These guys warming those tyres, true race professionals here.
What's the worst that can happen?
Tyres warm and a safety car.
Like watching little slot cars, eh?
Why does that not work?
Team West Racing right off Jenkins.
It says it has shortened by 1 lap now, 1 lap to green.
Excellent.
Sitting proper, Mark Price making his way through.
No, he'll be on the back of that one.
Oh, okay.
We won't be able to wave him in front of those cars.
It's going to be funny watching him blast past these GT3s. He'll be itching, man, eh? Keep those tyres warm, Mark.
Actually, maybe he is in sequence to get by some of those guys. It'd be interesting to know.
GT3s to blast by. Yeah, I don't know how that works with them.
Oh, because they're probably that's in a 2x2 restart formation, so.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be told if he was to pass these guys, he would. So
lights are out on the safety car as well.
Yeah, you know what I've just done? I've just done a hotkey to shorten the pace laps, and also clear all black flags. So if I'm ever an admin, we're good to go. We're good to go.
You might as well smash that black clear button a few times after the green flags drop, just in case there's any sort of silly moments out there. Let's not have upset critters with only 6 minutes of racing to go.
Oh, it's going to be good stuff. It's going to be a good battle.
Safety car peeled in.
And let's watch this unfold. Green.
Yeah, he's off.
Aaron, Jack, Mark Price.
He's caught up in the field, is he? Caught up in the GT3s.
Yeah. Through these first few slow corners, yeah.
Nico, Blake, Dan Turner, right off Jenkins. Jason, help me with that last name, Doug.
Big B!
Big B! Very cool. Oh, just heard some Robbins racing somewhere. Hopefully there's not a... Matthew Gerard and Wayne Hartnell.
And Mark Price is about to clear P2 in the GT3 field, not quite yet.
Mark Price treading nicely around there, not trying to mess with these guys. Race very fast. Hypercar.
Warp speed. No.
There we go. See you later. On Nico there. Blake Greenhill. Nico Cordia. Oh, Nick. Yeah.
Yep. That guy.
McIndo.
Yeah, Dan Turner. Right off Jenkins. Yeah, funny restart, but hey, here they are, bunched up.
Here we go. It's worked out alright.
Yeah, nice big sprint to the end.
4 minutes of racing to go, and this will keep the boys
they won't be able to sleep tonight, eh? Why is my heart pumping in my mind racing?
I feel like it needed to happen. I feel like bunching them back up and getting them all back into the swing of things. And I mean, I don't think it's upset the
order.
You know, the people. Yeah, it hasn't upset the order too much. So
I don't think it has at all.
Good day in the hood, eh, bro? Good day in the hood.
Yep. If anyone queries the safety car, there was some debris on the track from one Ben McMurray.
Yeah, I left a
he left a lug nut at turn 9 that no one could clear.
it's just unsafe to get marshals out there, isn't it? So.
And a quick shout out to Blake Greenhill this week with his Give a Little page. Jump on there, have a look, have a read, and yeah, everybody has a bit of drama going on in their life from time to time, and a bit of support's nice. And he's certainly got it from the SuperCars NZ community, so yeah, jump on Blake's page or have a look on our Facebook page. I think Leon was going to share something tonight. Because I don't have that special little logo. So
that's all good. Failing that, you can also, after you finish watching this awesome races, go back and have a look at Tuesday night's V8 race, like Leon mentioned earlier. It was a bit of a hoot, bit of good laughter and carry on there, and we've got more than enough of the QR code floating up during that stream that if you chuck it up on the telly, you'll be able to use your telephone to scan that code. That'll take you to the Give a Little page for Blake and Brooke, and that'll give you the full rundown on what those guys are going through at the moment. And why a couple of dollars from you for them might be greatly appreciated.
Yep, and really cool. Just having a look on that Give a Little page, seeing some lot of names from our league having gone on there and donated. So really cool, and I'm so glad that something small that we can do as a commentary team, and that can potentially have such a big impact on some really cool people. So we appreciate everyone that's gone out and donated and showing 100%. A bit of love for these guys. So really cool to see. Really tough time for those guys, and the fact that there's so many people out there that are willing to help you out is awesome. What do we got, Dougie?
No, that's right. Just speaking about our man Blake, he's just dropped down a few positions. He looked like he might have been unfortunate enough to pick up a wee slowdown penalty, so he's dropped out of P2 there, back to P5.
How's his incident points looking there?
He's coming into pit lane, so
points.
Yeah.
How do I clear it?
Nah,
too late.
Doesn't matter anyway. It's all good.
It's all part of the fun, that one.
Yeah, these things in life are sent to try us, and that's what we do.
Yeah.
We do it, we make it through, and we carry on.
Yeah. And big thank you again, as Leon said, to all those ones that have jumped on board to pay their little bit of loving towards Blake and Brookie there. Another way you can pay that love forward is by also, after making that donation, is going and sharing that code and that page out amongst your friends and whānau via the Faceballs and the U-Bells and all the other types of weird ways that we can share these wonderful things these days. Carrier pigeon.
I'm so surprised you haven't had the big phone call from Motorsport New Zealand for commentary, Doug. You're bloody awesome, man. We love you here at SuperCars NZ.
That's why I try to make sure I perfect myself so I stay here.
Well, that's it. That's the end of the race, is it? These boys across the line. Aaron Goodbrook, Jack Hunt,
Mike
Cross,
typical SuperCars NZ Wayne streaming.
No, it was for a good cause. So let's jump to Nico, eh? We'll watch him come across the line, because he'll be coming across very shortly. Oh, he'll be so stoked. He'll be absolutely
I'm going to drag him in right now. I'm going to drag him in. Ready?
Alright, go for it.
Congratulations, brother!
How good.
Oh, mate.
That spicy biltong carried you to the P1, brother.
P1, brother?
Oh my god. Hey, Philip, how was that?
Oh, that was insane. I set my fastest lap there on the final lap.
Were you absolutely seething when you saw that yellow flag come up? Because I would have.
I was.
You had the.
Were you a little bit worried?
Were you a little bit worried? I was a little bit worried because with my setup, if the tires are real cold, it's a bit skatey. But once I got it up to tire temps, it was real good again.
Ah, wicked.
But yeah, I was really dreading when I saw that yellow flag because I knew I was quite a bit ahead. I think I was like just over 10 seconds.
Yeah, no, it was a good.
But and then seeing the fight behind me, just yeah, I'm like, come on Blake, keep him there.
Blake got a
No.
drive-through penalty, black flag, and it doesn't look like you're caring too much about your tyres right now, Nico.
Oh, such a pity. Oh, such a pity. I had one slowdown, and after the yellow, I thought, oh no, I need to keep it on the track and not cut any corners, and just make sure that I'm keeping it on the black stuff with a little bit of the green, and not get any penalties here towards the end. But I'm super stoked. I needed that. But with Daniel and P2, it's going to be real tight going into the final round.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, well, hey, this one might be going on your hoodie as well, then, eh?
Oh, definitely. Missano needs to be up there now.
Yeah, I'm sure not many people are going to say that, but you get the chance to. Aaron Goodrick,
I really enjoy this track. I've had a couple of successes on the ACC field at Missano, and I really like the track.
There we go.
Okay, so Walt, just because you brought that up, I'm quite interested to know now.
Huh?
Where does your preferences lie? On
iRacing.
on the track and how they feel, and
definitely hands down iRacing, hands down. Since I've done the swap, the track feels identical. I couldn't distinguish a big difference between the track, the bumps, the rumbles. Nothing on the track feels different. The layout feels the same. The corners I kind of take exactly the same as I would in ACC. But yeah, just drivability and car feel, physics, just way better on here than it is on ACC. And I just like the lap times that are, it's a bit more even. You know, even if you have these mega esports setups, it's still your ability towards the other drivers as well. And I mean, I feel I'm faster and more consistent on iRacing than I ever was on ACC. It's if I look at my lap times, I'm pretty happy with the consistency I had. I mean, I was mid to low 36s majority of the time, with the odd little bit of a over the mid 36s. But I was happy with the lap pace. Where on ACC, it's once every 10 laps will be a more consistent lap time, and the rest is off. It's I struggle to find the consistency.
Cool.
Well,
but yeah, look,
that was a good answer.
Nice. Yeah.
I can't. I'm over the moon. I'm so happy with P1.
So you should be, mate. So you should be. Well done. Bloody good race.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
All right, Leon, you want to wind her up, buddy?
We have also Jack Hunts in the waiting room, ready to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sweet. Sorry.
Drag on in here to have a wee yarn. To see Aaron Goodrick's just gone and disappeared, so we can't get his version of tonight. But Jack might be able to pass on how he felt about the race.
You just missed him.
Actually, he's back.
Aaron's back, yeah. Oh.
He's back. Here we go. So we've got him. We've got Mr. Goodrick.
How's it going?
Good.
Hello.
We thought we might have just missed you there, buddy.
To be honest, I actually opened the stream and I was like, oh, yep, no, they're still talking smack. I'll come back.
Well, thank you for coming back for the smack. P1 tonight. Well done.
Yeah, cheers, boys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was rowdy, man. Very well done.
Very good looking laps there.
I was pretty happy with that for a track that I just bought literally like 10 minutes into the
That's
practice.
That's my yarn, mate. Come on.
and I didn't even use the Dion de Graaf racing line because some admin had turned that off.
Yes.
Yeah, and I couldn't race. No. I couldn't do anything either. Terrible admins, mate.
It was good fun actually. That in that hypercar, just especially that last sort of, I think it was turn 12, 13, 14. I think it is that complex through there. Just flat out. Awesome. Using obviously the aero in that car, it's pretty cool.
Very cool. Well, that'll you'll certainly enjoy the points overhaul tonight, you sort of haven't had the best run of finishing races this season from the points standing so far.
No, I think I've only attended 4, and the rain at Laguna sent me to the pit lane multiple times. So yeah,
that desert rain, eh?
Yeah, definitely not a car to drive in the rain. I think
Yeah.
Jack could probably say how hard it is as well. Anything that looks like a curb or looks like painted white lines, just do not go with a hypercar in the rain.
Well, I've got it on good authority that I think the next iRacing update, they've taken on board that some of the stability and tyre modelling for the GTP cars might not quite be right, so they've been working closely with a few of the real life GTP teams around that, so we may find next season that the cars are a little bit more drivable again, come some of those wee funny moments where the car seems to just give way all of a sudden where it should be doing normal race car things.
Yeah, that'd be nice if someone gets the tyre groover out and grooves the tyre a little bit deeper. We'll be all over it.
No, wicked.
So,
Awesome.
cheers, boys. That was a good race tonight.
Yeah.
No stress at all, man. No, very well done. Very good one.
Well done, Aaron.
Awesome.
Anyone you want to have a quick shout out to there, mate?
No, other than Jack for actually, obviously, once that safety car happened, fucking put me under pressure for the last 2 laps. I was like, surely after like 40 minutes of having a gap, I'm not going to throw it away in the last 2 laps. So
It
no,
finished
it was
with just over a second gap, so not too much.
And it wouldn't even have been that if I think Jack had a little bit of a moment going into that first major hairpin, sent him a little bit wide, so I did cut the gap on him. But no, it was good. It was good fun. It was most of the GT drivers were all holding line and making passing pretty easy. So no, it was good fun. Definitely good fun.
Cool.
No, cool.
Oh, we'll look forward to seeing you try and take another win next week in the GTP cars as we head to Detroit for the finals heat racings.
We're going to turn the damage off, are we? Or
No chance.
Oh, I don't know. We'll flip a coin on that one.
Yeah, righto. I'll make sure I bring my spare parts trailer.
Good idea. Good idea.
Good stuff.
Righto. Thanks, guys.
Aaron, appreciate it.
Thanks, Aaron.
Cheers, eh?
And what about you, Jack? How did you feel seeing that yellow flag come out? I bet closing that gap up and giving you another shot at that probably put a bit of a bounce in your step.
Well, it's just nice to have a bit of competition.
Yeah, we thought the same. Standing back from afar and watching that, we thought, we might get these boys back together and let them have a bit of fun for the last 10 minutes or so. And yeah, no, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. It was because there was only a few of us there tonight. It did become a bit Monaco.
Yeah,
that comment was made.
It was indeed.
But it was a lot of hot lapping, really. But it's very fun track to drive. Like tonight was the first time I've ever driven it.
Oh, wicked!
But
yep. I think it's as fresh as this season, wasn't it? Brand new.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's amazing just how much curb you can take. I was quite surprised.
Does seem like one of those tracks. I'll be interested to give it
finding those limits. So.
Was that you referencing the track limitations there, Jack, between what the difference between being on track and off track according to iRacing is?
Oh, only in qualifying once, into the last corner, but no, it's just got a really nice flow, and you've always got to try and push it just to see how much you can get. But
yeah, well done. Whole, very cool.
Great fun.
Right, another podium spot for yourself there, Jack, P2, and currently leader of the GTP class. I'm sure that was probably the last thing that you thought was going to happen for yourself with a return to SuperCars NZ. That you'd be sitting at the top of the table, a whopping 152 points clear of the next car behind you as of the last round.
Don't jinx it.
So drop rounds obviously still to come into play, so that may balance out a few. But I would say from the recent event, the recent turnout of people who are driving, yeah, pretty much you've just got to survive the last race, and there should be champagne showers for yourself at the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, tonight was pretty much just survive. Just try and get some nice points and don't lose it. And I'm pretty happy that I managed to do that. So.
Yeah, wicked.
Well done. Well, once again, we'll give it back to you there, Jackie. Awesome job racing, mate. Anyone you want to have a quick shout out to before we sign off?
Yeah, as usual, Racing Creative. It's good fun to experiment on car liveries from time to time. So if anyone's looking, get in touch.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that a couple of weeks ago. Whoops.
Yes. I should message you. And obviously Trundle's one of my other main sponsors. And my partner Leighton.
Awesome.
If he's still watching.
Awesome.
Wicked job, man. Well done. And yeah, bloody good racing. And we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Good. Rightio. Should we wrap her up now? Get her over and done with and call it a day?
Well, seeing you talking, you might as well do it.
Brilliant idea.
Oh, I've never done this. Oh no, I have once, I think. Once when you guys pulled me up for a
You just gotta thank everybody. Hey, you just gotta thank everybody.
No.
Even Ben's done it.
Stuff him.
Yeah.
No, I will first and foremost I'll say thank you to iRacing for giving us a platform to do this thing on. Whatever it is we do around here, which is bloody enjoyable. I'll say a massive shout out to Blake and Brooke, who we've spoken a bit about them tonight. Keep up doing exactly what you guys are doing, guys, and we'll support you however we can. Thank you to Napa for sponsoring the Broadcasting Lounge and keeping the show on the road and keeping the beer fridge full. Thank you to MRP for sponsoring the HPR series once again. You absolute bunch of good buggers. Thank you, Barry. You legend. There'll be a wee announcement tomorrow, I'd say, regarding MRP and regarding a certain special event that's coming up, but it's all a bit secret squirrel at the moment, but I've been given permission to advertise that. Thank you to SuperCars NZ, Wayne, Dougie, Ben. Thanks, boys. Thanks for being here. And that is us. Anyone I forgot?
My God, are you still talking?
Yes. Love you all.